Hey guys, so we have a big breaking news coming out. Please share this video. The title to this article, California plans to separate from the US. Are you serious? So California is seriously exploring the idea of becoming an independent nation with its massive economy, progressive policies, and growing frustration with Donald J. Trump victory. California plans to separate from the US. Hold on. Are you serious? Please share the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for future updates and live streams. So California Governor Gavin Newsom has made headlines since Donald J. Trump presidential election victory, releasing a statement this week saying that the state will stand firm against the winds of the incoming administration. One thing I tell you, Gavin cannot take California and transform it into a nation. Absolutely not. I don't think the US is going to allow that. So let's say it happens. That would be the tip, the beginning of the greatest empire to collapse, America. So Newsom, a Democrat who may have ambitions on the national stage, said in a defiant video posted on social media that while he wanted the president to succeed, he added, "I'm not naive either. And we're pragmatic, and we will stand firm." Now, he did declare a state of emergency last week. All right, so Gavin Newsom declared a state of emergency because of Donald Trump victory. Gavin Newsom also said that he's not going to allow Trump to change the education, the school system, or LGBT or none of that. So Gavin Newsom is protecting Californians and the schools. And you guys know that Donald Trump, he wants to eliminate all that stuff that is being taught to children. You guys already know what stuff. And again, put it like this, the abomination. It says here, following Donald Trump victory, Gavin Newsom called for California lawmakers to convene a special session to safeguard the state's progressive policies ahead of the Republicans' second term in the White House. With Gavin Newsom's efforts making the news, rumors began circulating that he planned to take California out of the Union. Multiple posts on X, formerly Twitter, state that Gavin Newsom wants to secede California from the rest of the United States of America. Basically, Gavin Newsom, he wants to take California and separate it from the US, becoming an independent nation. That will make him president of California. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but this is going around that he really want to separate California from the U.S. A post by user Ocrazio Corn Pop posted on November 9th, 2024, said reports Governor Gavin Newsom is considering plans to secede from the Union in order to prevent Donald Trump from deporting illegal aliens and implementing voter ID laws. So again, this is really messed up because we have a constitution and only the American citizens are allowed to vote. But in that state, there is a no voter ID. You know how many illegals and people voted? That's why that state continue staying blue. So I don't know how these people get away with all these crimes. This is treason. This is by no means that the first time California has begun or has been part of a public conversation. The state movement. Yes, California has been running since 2015, with political activist Lewis telling Newsweek earlier this year that a national divorce was needed to avoid another civil war. A national divorce was needed. Divorce, separating California from the U.S. You can't do that, Gavin. You can do that. Absolutely not. The movement campaign on a ballot measures called Cal Exit 3.1, which will break California into two and establish a country separate from the United States in San Francisco Bay Area and along the Central California coast. So you have YouGov survey from February 2024 also found that a majority of Californians agreed they will be better off. Why do people hate this beautiful country? I'm just saying. I lived in other countries, and trust me, when I stepped foot in this country, I gave thanks to the Lord. People don't know how blessed they are. You are blessed, gifted compared to third world countries. Unbelievable. So there's a lot of people that find it a good idea to separate California from the U.S. A YouGov survey from February 2024 also found that a majority of Californians agreed they would be better off if it peacefully seceded from the Union and had a friendly relationship with the United States of America. Unbelievable. Guys, in the future, it's going to happen. The entire states are going to separate. They're going to become their own countries. Unbelievable. It's called self-destructing. That's what it is. It's also not the first time that Gavin Newsom has arguably portrayed as a self-sufficient outlier, repeatedly referring to it in 2020 as a nation state, as he governed efforts to lead it out of the pandemic. However, he also criticized Republicans who have casually proposed secession in September 2023 after Georgia Republican Representative Taylor Greene wrote on X that states should consider seceding over the President Joe Biden administration response to immigration. Now, Gavin Newsom replied at the GOP of today, casually promoting secession, its politics over country every single time. Give me a second here, guys. Now, this link will be in the description box if you guys want to check out the news article. While the California governor may be making attempts to shield his state from Donald Trump legislative plans, the claim he wants to secede California from the union is subsustained. I truly apologize about the words, guys. So the claims otherwise appear to be editorial comments represented as fact without any sources or evidence. Once again, Newsweek has contacted a media for Gavin Newsom via email for comment. After Newsom office told the AP Associated Press that the governor and lawmakers were ready to Trump-proof California state laws, the president-elect called the Democrat Newsom, accusing him on Truth Social of using the term Trump-proof as a way of stopping all of the great things that can be done to make California great again. And that's where we at. So his plan Well, again, guys, I mean, I do believe they want to separate themselves from the U.S., and I do believe it's going to lead to that eventually in the future. I believe it's going to happen. That will be the final nail on the coffin for the U.S. But Gavin Newsom, he's separating himself. He has declared the state of emergency, which means that he's separating himself from the U.S. He doesn't want Trump. He doesn't want no anything being pulled out in California school. You guys know the school nowadays, they're putting some stuff there. So Gavin Newsom, he wants to keep that in school, transforming the minds of the young ones, teaching them about the abominations, Sodom and Gomorrah. So Trump is like, hey, when I'm president, we're going to remove all that. Gavin is like, not in my state. You leave those stuff in that school. It's really sad because it's not considered school. It's now considered a camp. Transforming the minds of many to become like Sodom and Gomorrah. We are definitely living in the end times. And you guys already know Gavin, I pray for him. But man, he is one of the Antichrist spirits along with others. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. For those of you that want to help and support the channel, we do have the PayPal link in the description box. Also, guys, $1 a month Patreon will get you access to our live stream every Monday. So if you want to help support the channel, Patreon is another way too. Anyway, all the information in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.